No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse, mine it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. I sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gon' take them. Used to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I felt it in.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. Man, this is going to be a great episode today. I can't wait. You see, I'm representing, got my squad right here. I cannot wait until tomorrow. All right, get my bro Tomo. Hey, shout out to Tomo yesterday. Hey, my man, hosting that episode yesterday. It was a great boxing episode, and we're gonna go up from there. All right. And I got my man Dave. So how y'all doing, fellas?
I'm messing with y'all. Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to say, man, big shout out to Dave, man, for producing that episode yesterday. For one, I want to say shout out to Joe and Dave for getting the two guests, Greg and Fats. Bruh, that boxing episode was something, man. So again, shout out to all the participants, Fats, Greg, Ricky, Tony. Man, I can't wait to the recap. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the recap either. But Tomo, it's Friday. You already know what to do.
Man.
Turn me up.
You gotta turn me up because the heat already turned up. You got my boy Joe over there sweating right now. It's time to get it. It's Friday, playing Friday. We play the Bulls today. It's our last shot to get in. Let's see what's gonna happen. Hey, I'm ready for that recap too. I think it's gonna be good because my brother wants to be on that boxing episode. So he was sitting here itching like, man, nah, I should have been on. I said, well, you had your chance. So there you go. What's up, G?
Let's get it. Yeah. What's up, Daryl? Appreciate you coming on. J-Mo, what's good, J-Mo? Hey, look, I don't sweat. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms. But look, all I gotta say is, we want the Warriors. Can't wait to talk about that segment. I cannot wait. So let's move on, y'all. All right, like this video. If you haven't liked this video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, y'all. Them subscribers going up. We're less than 40 away from hitting 600, y'all. We about to get to 1,000 soon. All right. Also, share this video, y'all. It's gonna be a great episode. We're gonna give y'all all our predictions of the playoffs. All right, who's gonna win the whole thing and everything. So make sure y'all get people to come on, share with somebody that y'all know, so they go watch live with y'all. Also, you can be involved in the show by being in those comments. I mean, using our boxing episode yesterday, those comments were going crazy. All right, and you can be a part of it, y'all. Comment. We're gonna put them on the screen. We'll respond to some of the questions you have, some of the comments you have, some of the takes you have. All right. So just be involved in those comments. And then last but not least, Tomo, talk about those IG chats we have going on.
Look, man. Look, if you're a new subscriber, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're just a person that stumbled upon this video, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notifications, like the videos. But look, go back to like the last month of episodes. I promise you. Literally, a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you just this week of shows. If you want to know what goes down in these chats, just watch these. Go from the boxing episode, then watch that Pacers clip. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to be a part of these chats. Like if you're a person that has tough skin, like to talk trash, but also can dish out some jokes and take some jokes, like I said, with the tough skin part, you want to join these chats, man. And to be a part of these chats, man, again, you get the latest news, updates, and also everything I just named before. It's kind of like a subscription. But we're going to tell you about the ultimate tier. We'll tell you about that later as far as the Refuse to Lose chats. All the chats are on the logos below. You can be a part of any of those chats if you're just freelancing. Just say, hey, man, you hit up Refuse to Lose Sports on Instagram, and you just be like, look, I want to be in the NBA or the NFL or the MLB or the NCAA college football, college basketball, or the boxing chat. You can just hit us up and say, hey, man, I want to be a part of all the chats, or I want to be a part of that one of those specific chats, and we'll add you there. And again, we get the latest news. When I say latest news, you think like, well,
Mm-hmm.
ESPN give me that. It's like, no, but we get it before ESPN. Like
Mm-hmm.
we literally are talking to Kyle Kuzma right now as he try to respond to what Spencer Dinwiddie had to say. So we gonna have the tweet before y'all even know it comes up on Bleacher Report, ESPN, any of those apps. So again,
Mm-hmm.
hit us up on @Refuse to Lose Sports, and you could be a part of any of those chats.
Let's get it. And last but not least, man, enjoy the rest of the show. So we're gonna kick it off and talk about these last two playing games. The first one we're gonna talk about is OKC versus the TWolves. Now we didn't get a chance to talk about the recap of that OKC game, but it was a good game. It was a good game, right? Late at night. And Shea leading the way, going against Cat and Anthony Edwards, y'all. So Tom, you gonna kick us off for this one. Who do you have winning this? Is it OKC or the Timberwolves?
You said it before I even can answer. Shea lead the way. This young team, man. I think on the last episode, the last time before we talked about it, I say shout out to Luke Dortz, and look what happened. He got like 20 points, man. The threes was raining. This young team, man, they coach very well. They're on a mission. I think Rudy Gobert is coming back, so this is really why I'm picking OKC, because you said it also, Joe. Cat plays better when Rudy isn't there. If you watch that Lakers game, he was playing better. Rudy was nowhere to be found. Now Rudy's coming back, so we don't know how that element's gonna be. So I'm going with OKC.
All right.
Yep, same here. I'm going with OKC. I doubted. I can't say I doubted them, but I picked against them the last time, and I said that I wouldn't be surprised if this game is won because of Shea. And SGA did what he was supposed to do, and not only SGA did what he was supposed to do, that Josh Giddey almost had a triple double, 31, 10, and 9. This team is. I don't know. It seems like they're ready for the playoffs, man. And someone told me the Nuggets better be scared if they play OKC. Someone told me this. I'm not going to reveal my source yet, but someone told me that the Nuggets might get bounced in the first round.
Stop the cap.
Someone told me this. So it wasn't my. This is not what I said. I'll tell you that right now. It's not what I said, but it may happen. But SGA, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, I think this team is they're young, but they seem hungry. They seem hungry right now. I think OKC wins. How now the reason why I think they may not win, I'm picking OKC to win, but they may not win if Anthony Edwards shows up. If Anthony Edwards shows up, then I don't think that OKC can win that game. Anthony Edwards didn't play well in that game against the Lakers. He didn't play well at all. So if he plays well, along with Cat playing well, then Minnesota can win. But if not, then OKC can win this game.
Dave, whoever told you that OKC is gonna beat Denver, you should have told him
My
this.
guy, you in the doghouse.
So you should have told him. All right. But look, for some reason, J-Mo, me and him, we be on the same page. He be reading my notes. All right. This is what J-Mo put in the comments. Edwards will not wet the bed again. I got the Wolves, even though SGA is my favorite player in the game. Nah, he's not my favorite player in the game. But I think SGA gonna go off. I think he's gonna have a great game. I like what he did last game. He was chilling the first half, and then he came out the third quarter aggressive. Like he just went off, right? I think he had 30 second half points. I'm not mistaken. So he went crazy in the second half. But I'm going with the Wolves for this reason. Number one, Cat gonna be a mismatch. All right. I think Cat gonna continue to play well. Anthony Edwards is not gonna have 2 games back to back like he did. All right. Now I do think the Lakers are a better defensive team than OKC. Even though OKC is, I said this before, OKC forced a lot of turnovers. All right. But they can get guys. So I think Anthony Edwards is gonna step up. But I don't see some people like Giddey getting 30 again. All right. I mean, like, that's why they won. It's not because Shea did his thing. It's because someone else outside of Shea stepped up. That's what I'm more so concerned about. I rely more, I should say this, on Cat and Anthony Edwards stepping up and having a great game versus Shea and somebody else stepping up and having a great game. How about that? So I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves. I don't got them losing to OKC, but if they do, Shea going crazy. But he's going crazy regardless. But Smells got to step up.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he won't show up. That's not. What I'm saying is I'm not expecting him to only score 2 points. You know, he's going to do more than that. So now, is he going to score 30? That's the question. I don't know. 25, 30. I don't know. I'm not sure. He may score 10, 15. And if he does, he may score 20, but not sure. I just think OKC is primed to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe,
Okay.
I know why you and J-Mo get on the same page.
We're brothers. Yeah, that's true, right? But hey, we ain't always on the same page, right? I told you about that
Oh, we
conversation.
definitely need to bring that back up. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
wait till y'all get
we
some
definitely
home.
do.
It was a heated convo, y'all. It was a heated convo. I'm sweat like I am right now. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so Timberwolves done. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I would love to see OKC in the playoffs though, but hey, I just got the Timberwolves winning.
That's the other brother going against the two brothers.
I know, right? So that theory don't work when it comes to that brother. All right?
Hey, it's okay. I'm the adopted brother, so I count in this sort of.
Okay. All right, so let's move on to our next topic. Our next play-in game is your squad, Dave. Boys, man, they look pretty good against Toronto. The boys look pretty good against Miami this season. Miami has to bounce back from that Atlanta Hawks loss. Dave, who's winning this game, he or boys?
I'm going with us. I'm going with my team. I'm riding with my team. We got now. This is not me saying that they have no chance of beating us. I mean, they beat us 3-0 this year, so they swept us in the season. So they should be the favorites in this game, and they are the favorites. They're 5.5-point favorite against us, and we're at home, so that's saying something. But they've beaten us this year, and they've played better. They have better rebounding. This team is favored for a reason because they swept us. They played us better. They played better in their play-in game than what we did. This is why we're in this position. But I just feel like this is a game where Jimmy takes over.
Stop the cap.
Jimmy didn't play well. You're not used to this, Tomo, so you'll be okay.
I'm gonna have some words. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead. You got it. I'm at home right now, so go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. You're at home right now, so just relax. We're the favorite. Wow, I didn't expect that. I thought the Bulls were the favorites.
I'm about to put a parlay in right now.
All right. Well, that was a little unexpected. But I feel like Jimmy's going to go off in this game. And it's not based on nothing he's done this year. It's just what I expect Jimmy to do. That's the kind of leader he is. Mm-hmm. When it comes down to crunch time and where it's a win to play home game, he does whatever he can to win that game. Jimmy does it. But as this question says, will he be able to overcome the flaws of Bam Adebayo? I know what he says, but I don't expect Bam to not get at least 10 rebounds in this game. Now, this is not saying that he's not capable of having another bad game. He's very capable of having a bad game. He's done it multiple times in the playoffs before. And this is what I'm used to, Bam. Bam does not always play well in the playoffs. But I feel like this is a win-or-go-home game. And this is a win-or-go-home game. We either win or we're in the lottery. So, Bam, I'm expecting you to put up 20 and 10, 20 and 15. This is what I'm expecting for you tonight. And Jimmy is going to be Jimmy. I expect Jimmy to step up and play his game. And play like he did in that, even though we lost in that game 7 against the Celtics, I expect him to play as well as he did in that game. In that game, he did whatever he could to bring us back and was a 3-point away from putting us in the finals last year. So I expect him to do that now. So I'm predicting us to win. It's going to be close, but I'm expecting us to win. And it may even go to overtime. But I expect us to win this game.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a really playoff type, close, down to the wire game tonight. I really think that. I think both teams are going to bring the intensity. I think it's going to be a real physical game. It's going to be a glimpse of what these playoffs are about to look like. All right, so I'm going to say that. But I'm going to go with the Bulls. All right? Now, I won't be surprised. Like I said, it's going to be a close game if y'all win. I'm picking the Bulls or the specific fact that offensively, like Jimmy will have to have that game that you talking about there for y'all to win. I mean, we're not depending on Bam Adebayo right now. That's just something we're not going to do right now. All right, we're going to focus on Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is going to have to carry y'all. He's going to have a 35-plus point game, shooting a good field goal percentage. But Zach LaVine, man, and DeMar DeRozan, man, them dudes right there. Y'all saw that game against Toronto? I was watching that game, y'all. Right, by the way, I picked Toronto. I picked the Bulls. I think y'all two picked Toronto Raptors. And what I
Okay,
said,
Joe. You don't have to
I
rub
said
it in.
Patrick
Man.
Beverly was going to be a problem. He turned it up defensively. And then Zach LaVine went crazy. I was watching that game. I was like, dang, Toronto looking really good right now. I don't know, the Bulls might lose this game. Then a switch is flipped, and they just turned up. So I'm picking Chicago because I'm trusting Zach LaVine. I think Zach LaVine's going to have another good game, him and DeRozan. I like how they did it, too. DeRozan kind of closed them out in the fourth, and LaVine started the run, basically. So they just high power offensively, and since Pat Bev been there, they've been defensively, they've been good with great intensity. So I don't think Bam's gonna have a great game, but I don't think Jimmy Butler is going to turn up like we think he should. But if he does, y'all winning. But I'm picking the Bulls.
Yeah, I don't expect anyone to really pick us. I mean, we're not in prime position anyway, so I don't expect this. But I'm gonna ride with my team.
I'm glad you said that because I'm picking the Bulls, and it's not because of no play on the court. If DeMar DeRozan's daughter is going to be at the game, y'all just skipped over the fact that she helped them win that game. Did you see the Raptors at the free throw line?
Yeah.
I've never seen one person affect free throw percentage the way she did, man. Somebody said that she was defensive player of the year just because during the show, we literally it was live, and I got clipped up. I got added to the chat. I was like, live bet, I'm taking the Raptors because they were up 11. I didn't know baby girl was gonna show up and scream her daddy into the next round. Shout out to her, man.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of the jokes, man, I'm picking the Bulls because of scoring. At the end of the day, like we said prior to with the Heat, it's something you don't know where the points are going to come from. Granted, Kyle Lowry did show up, Tyler Hero did show up, but the two stars that Dave put all the weight on, yet again he's putting the weight on them again to show up. They didn't show up last week. I mean, last what? That was Thursday? No, that was Wednesday. My days all mixed up. So
Tuesday.
See, look.
A lot of stuff going on this week.
But one thing I don't want to say when we do come back on the show Monday is I don't want to see you all have that debate again about Eric Spoelstra getting outcoached. Regardless of how the game goes, he cannot get outcoached by Billy Donovan. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that will happen.
I mean, going off of the analysis that you're saying that the game gonna be close, is gonna be tit for tat. Sometimes when games go tit for tat, coaching plays a major piece in that.
It's only so
you got star players.
Go ahead, Tom. I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh no, I was just gonna say when it's tit for tat, coaching plays a major piece in that. And when you're up a dub, you really don't have to coach as much as you got to make sure you make a good rotation here and there. However, your job is not on the line as far as like you pulling out DeMar DeRozan when you need him in to check Jimmy Butler, or like you take Pat Bev out while maybe Tyler Hero is going for 30. So it's just rotation pieces like that. So I really think like Bam could have a moment, but Vucevic could pull him also outside of the paint with that 3. So it's gonna be a good game. I'm going with the Bulls though.
It's only so much coaching can do when it comes to this team. That was my big argument. It's because with the team, people got to remember last year we had another player that was able to help out defensively. We don't have that player anymore. PJ Tucker was a vital piece that we had last year, and we missed him in that game. If we had PJ Tucker this year, we wouldn't be in the position we're in right now. Now, it's not to say that PJ Tucker is like this offensive threat, but PJ Tucker helped out with rebounding. I looked at the game against the 76ers in the playoffs last year. In that game, that was pivotal where we won that game. We won game 6. He was one grabbing. He grabbed like 4 offensive rebounds in one possession. We don't have anyone else on the team that's doing that right now, and that's not necessarily coaching. That's just effort. The team is not putting out the effort right now, and I'm looking at Eric Spoelstra, and he's telling them to give the effort. He's letting them know what they need to do. It's just they're not out there putting out the effort. So it's not. I'm not gonna put it on Eric Spoelstra. That's on the team. Team is not stepping up.
All right. Well,
cool.
I would say it is coaching because y'all beat that same team multiple times this year, and something changed, and they got a new coach, and they attack y'all weaknesses. That's coaching. Sorry, but then also when it comes to the end of the game stuff, yeah, coaching matters, but a lot of those times it comes down to your star player because coach is going to put it in their hand. That's what normally happens at the end of the game. So if the Bulls lose to close, and sometimes it ain't nobody's fault. It's just a shot was made, shot was missed. It's not like nobody should get killed in that situation.
That's true too.
So
Yep.
I don't think that would be that situation. Now we will look back and be like, bam, you could have did more. Or this person could have did more. But as far as Jimmy Butler, DeRozan, and Levine, I don't think we're gonna have anything bad to say about those three players. And that's why I think the Bulls gonna win. Because I named one Miami Heat player and two Bulls players.
Yeah.
You know, so I believe DeRozan and Levine will have a good game. I believe Jimmy Butler would, but I don't think Bam's gonna step up like he should. And Tyler Hero, come on, man, you can't be the hero.
Wow.
All right, let's go.
Wow.
he might kirk off today. He might go off today though. You never know.
Just because you said that.
Exactly.
All right, so let's go to our next game. So we gotta dig into the playoffs now. That was a play-in. Now we into the playoffs. All right. First game we gonna cover Nets versus 76ers. All right. So this is 3-6 game. You know, we got another 3-6 game in the West. We'll get to that later. Another 3-6 game. Shout out to J-Mo. Shout out to Hater D that be coming on in the comments also. 76ers fans going against the Brooklyn Nets. All right. The renewed Brooklyn Nets led by Mikal Bridges. So let's talk about that. So now I think we all going with the Sixers. Like, we all going with the Sixers. But it's funny because James Harden used to play with the Nets, and now he's about to play against the Nets. That's one thing. And y'all remember the last time the Nets and the Sixers played when Jared Dudley and Ben Simmons. All right, so and Ben Simmons is going to be on. I don't know if he's going to be on that sideline, but Ben Simmons on that Nets team, and we know how Philly is when it comes to Ben Simmons. You know, it's going to be crazy when they go to Philly.
It's bullying at this point.
Yeah, man, it really is. And here's my problem with the Nets. All right, they weren't gonna win regardless, but their biggest, it's the worst matchup. They got one big, they got one big. That's it. And if he's not in the game, which he won't be in the game because he will get in foul trouble because that's what Joel Embiid does to people. Dorian Finney-Smith is your second, is a backup center. Like, come on, you know. So it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. Now I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a sweep because I said the Sixers would have swept the Raptors, but it's always that one game when that one team, the team don't show up, and the like that game 3, the Nets at home, the crowd is crazy, the Sixers taking them for granted, and next thing you know, they shooting 65% from 3. I mean, you never know. Someone crazy. Cam Thomas dropping 45, Mikal dropping 38. You know, they might have a game like that, and they win one game. That might happen, but nothing going past 5 games. I'll tell you that right now. Sixers, I win.
I mean, I don't gotta say anything. You said it right there. What is it? They'll get a gentleman's sweep. Like you said, the Nets, Mikal Bridges alone will give them one game. Spencer Dinwiddie may show up. I mean, he's showing up all day in the media, so he may show up for one game as well. So I give the Nets one game. Honestly, though, that's just me being nice. I could really see the 76ers sweeping them. Joel Embiid is like, look, man, I'm finally getting my MVP respect, and I'm going to show y'all why I really need to be MVP because at the end of the day, the regular season, you know, it's nice. You know, it builds up your morale. You know, you get your stats in and everything. But the playoffs is really where your name is made. And the last time I think we seen Embiid, he was getting bounced. So we're like, all right, we're tired of seeing that. So more people are like, once you get past this first round, make it past the second round, you need to get to Eastern Conference Finals. So right now, he's just going to be on a mission to be like, look, no more 2-and-dones, no more 1-and-dones. I'm showing my dominance. And they ain't got nobody that can check me. So just give me the ball. Like Shaq would say, give me the ball and I'm going to dunk it. 76ers, man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, same here, 76ers and 5. I don't really got too much to say. Now, it's the Nets. So like Joe said, you got Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas. They can go off in one game. And that's what I expect. I expect them to go off and then maybe game 3 or game 4, and then game 5 is it. So I think it's over in 5.
Let's go. All right, we all got the Sixers in 4 or 5.
You're done, son.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Our next game, Hawks versus the Celtics. Right? It could have been Miami Heat and Celtics, but it's all good. Hawks. And to be honest with you, David, it might be better if y'all. I don't know, man. I mean, the Celtics. I mean, I don't know, man. They're a tough team. Maybe it might be better if y'all play the Bucks. You feel me? At least y'all beat them before. Y'all beat the Celtics before too in the bubble.
Yeah, we have. I'm about to say we beat
y'all
both
beat
of
both of them. Matter of fact. Oh snap!
We got to
Yeah,
hurry up and get to
exactly.
the West.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
hurry up
last
and
thing I
get to
played
the West.
Giannis. Yeah, let's stick to the Hawks and Celtics. All right, the Hawks and
Please
Celtics.
make it past the second round, Sacramento. Please. I'm tired of heads up
Oh, that's
right
what I
now.
like. That's what I
I'm
like right
tired of
there.
heads up right now.
That's the
I'm
Dave
sick
I
of
like
heads
right
up right
there.
now.
That's
Knew
the
it.
Dave I like right there. Let's go. All right, we're gonna get there. The bean gonna be lit, so we're gonna get there. All right, Hawks and Celtics. All right, so Trae Young and them led past the Miami Heat. Now they in Boston. They're in Boston playing the Celtics as a 7th seed. All right. So who started this all? David. All right. Or yeah, no, Tomo. Sorry, Tomo. Tomo.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
it's cool.
Hawks
What
or the
what you
Celtics?
want? I would say what you want here. You want me to tell you that the Hawks is on their way home? Trae Young need to go ahead and book his flights, book their vacation. I mean, all season, if you've been watching Refuse to Lose, all NBA season, Joe has been telling us that the Celtics are the best team in the East. The
In the
flat out best
NBA,
team.
not the
Yeah,
East, the NBA.
yeah. No. The Kings are close, because that's the fandom. The fandom, he'll tell you that
Never
because of the
said that.
fandom.
No, he said the
I
Celtics
said,
is just number 2 in the NBA.
I said because of the fandom. At the end of the day, fandom rules. Okay, I'll give you that though. He has been saying the Celtics are the best team in the NBA, flat out, and they can check
Like the
1 through
bean.
5.
Sorry.
See, this is. I can't wait till it's over. I can't wait till this is over. And they can check every position, like 1 through 5. They have starters. They have the bench. They have the coach. Hawks, man, y'all got lucky. Glad you're there, but you're done, son. 4-0. I'm taking the Celtics 4-0. I don't even think the
Sweet.
Hawks will win one game. Sweet.
Ooh.
I'm taking the sweep.
Dang, sweat.
Best team in
See,
the East. If they the best team in the East / best team in the NBA, they got this.
I'm giving them one game at least.
Nah,
I'm
I
giving
won't
them
even
one.
that.
I think the Celtics win the first 2 games and Atlanta wins game 3, and then that's it. I think that's it. But Celtics got too much, man. They got too much for them. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart is going to play great defense. Then you got Grant Williams. Their team is just too much for them right now. Trae Young is not going to be able to handle that defense. Although the Celtics are not the same defensive team they were last year, they're still a great defensive team. No matter how you put it, they're still going to be able to stop them. And Trae Young may have a good game, and DeJounte Murray might even have to pick up even more. But DeJounte Murray, I'm not sure if anyone has noticed, but DeJounte Murray is a really good defender as well.
Yes,
That's what he was known for when he was in San Antonio, and he brought that in Atlanta. Now Atlanta overall may not be a great defensive team, but they stepped up defensively from what they were last year. But like I said, Celtics 4-1. Celtics 4-1. I got Celtics win the first 2 games. Hawks will win game 3 at home, and then that's it.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Celtics, obviously. But here's the thing, though. I want to say sweep, obviously. I want to say sweep, but just like I said with the Sixers last year in Toronto, you get lax. Take teams for granted. Hawks is not a team that's a threat to the Celtics. So just for that, they might win one game. But I'm gonna go over the line. I'm gonna say 4-0. I'm gonna say sweep. I'm gonna say
Come
sweep.
on over, man.
I'm gonna say sweet. I'm gonna say they're gonna go in there like Giannis said about Miami. They ain't gonna play with their food.
You're just gonna keep talking about Miami, huh?
Oh,
Will your team have to be here
only
in
example I
16
got.
years?
That's the only example I got.
You're just gonna keep talking about Miami when your team ain't been here in 16 years. All right.
That's the only example I have. Somebody saying that.
This is the chat. You see how this is just to give y'all a quick little glimpse. This is how the chat goes. You see how Dave started picking with me though, right? And then somebody else would come in and just start messing with them. See?
All right, let's move on. All right, our next game, Knicks and the Cavs. Now this is a good one, y'all. This is a good
hold
one.
up. Hold up. Is Dave frozen? He is.
Oh, God. What happened? Oh, it's not. Dang, I triggered something. Oh, okay, that's good. What I do? I gotta figure out what I did. Gotta watch the tape. Hey, Dave, you there? You there? Oh, man, really frozen.
Yeah, you really frozen. We got to bring him back.
All right. This laptop, something part. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
there you go. Okay, we see you. Okay. Bad timing.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all hear me singing now? Bruh. My Wi-Fi just decides to mess up at the wrong time. Bro. I don't know what's going on. That blew me. It was working. You see how fine it was working yesterday, Tomo? Now all of a sudden I'm on the show and they want to mess up.
Stop the cap.
I was like,
Wow.
the time was perfect though. It was perfect timing. I think
You're right. Because I was going in on your case just now. I swear I was.
Hey, look, we had a couple of segments away. We had a couple of segments over
There was a lot of those in the background.
Hey, we approaching the King segment. I can't wait till we get there. All right.
I keep it clean.
The Knicks and the Cavs, right? We all know the short history with these two teams, right? We know that Jalen Brunson went against Donovan Mitchell last year. All right. And he got the best out of him in a couple of games. And we all know who was supposed to be in New York first? Donovan Mitchell. They never made a trade. But what did they do? They went out and got Brunson. Mm-hmm. So that's a little something going on right there too. All right. So a lot of things and stuff in the water in New York. So Dave, you kick this one off. Cavs or Knicks? Who you got?
This to me might be the toughest one to choose in the East.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the closest matchup in the East. Of course, it's the 4 and the 5. I want to go Cavs, but I think the Knicks win this series.
Oh, snap.
Turn me up.
That's interesting.
I think the Knicks win this series. Now, I think this is going to happen because Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson are going to play well.
Hold up, Dave. We couldn't quite hear you. Say that one more time.
I think Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson are going to play well. Now, I have a reason to why I don't want Julius Randle to play well. Of course, because I'm a Miami Heat fan, and I was a Jimmy Butler fan before he came to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So I want the Cavs to win this series, but I think the Knicks win this game. I think the Knicks win this, and it may be in 6 or 7. But I think the Knicks win this series. For me, I believe that Jalen Brunson may average 25 and 10 in the series. I think he's really stepped up this year. He's earned that contract that they gave him. He played really well this year. And Randall has played out of his mind this year. And he's played very well. Now, I believe that it was a mistake to put him in the 3-point contest, but hey, that's just me. But other than that, he's played really well this year. So Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, I think they're going to play well. And can't forget about everyone else that they have on that team with Emmanuel quickly. I think this team is going to. I think the Knicks win this series and go to the next round.
All right. That's crazy. I got the Knicks too, Dave. I'm with you right there. Okay, we agree on this one. I'm going with the Knicks, man. I thought long and hard about this team. I was just thinking like, okay. But this is what made it hard for me because I know Mitchell plays good in the playoffs. I was like, I don't know. But Dave, what keep ringing in my head? Jalen Brunson outplayed Mitchell last year. I'm sorry, he did. When Luka was not playing, Jalen Brunson outplayed Donovan Mitchell. Let me say it again. Jalen Brunson outplayed Donovan Mitchell in Utah. In one of the games, he dropped 40.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jalen Brunson, and then Julius Randle has to redeem himself. I'm sorry, he has to. He's going to be held. It's still not set in stone, but he should play game 1. And we all know what happened last time. I think like Javon put Mitchell Robinson the X Factor. Also, who's the X Factor? Josh Hart. Josh Hart is the key X Factor because a part of New York's offense is they don't really shoot a high percentage, but they get a lot of second chance
opportunities. Yep.
Right. They are a great rebounding team, and Josh Hart getting him over there is one of the best things they could have done. All right. Now, I'm reading this comment. J-Mo put Joe Mitchell ain't want to be there last year no more. That was a factor. I agree with that, J-Mo. I 100% agree with that. And Jalen Brunson had something to prove last year. But it happened. I'm sorry it happened. I watched it happen. He shot a bad percentage. So I do think Donovan Mitchell will turn up this year. I think he'll have a good playoff series. But at the end of the day, and the Cavaliers are the better team. But I just think that Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle is going to have a great series. Like they're gonna go crazy. There's gonna be a couple of games when both of them might drop 35 apiece or 40 apiece, something like that. That they gonna take them home. So I'm going with the Knicks.
Well, son, I'm going with the Knicks too, B. You know
Whoa,
why?
sweet.
Yes,
What?
sir. Yes, sir. I was thinking about it, man. I want to support Cleveland and everything they've done, but they're the franchise that did it the right way. And the reason why I'm going with the Knicks, you all had your X factors. You all named like Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, of course, because of the debate on the show, and then Jalen Brunson. But you all are forgetting about two people, Emmanuel Quigley, and what's my boy name?
I named him. I named Emmanuel quickly. You have to be talking about RJ Barrett.
Yeah,
you gotta be talking
those
about my
two.
boy RJ Barrett.
Those two. Those are the two real X factors in this series. Because if you think about the two teams, we can go player for player, and you can literally match them up like the first four. But the Knicks have that extra too. Because if you think about the Cavs, you got Mitchell, then you got Evan Mobley, then you also got Garland. That's four. When you go to the Knicks,
go ahead.
Come on now, but LeVert that's 4 or 5. When you go to the Knicks, you got a good 7, and you also got to look at
more deeper. Yeah, they deeper.
And you got to look at the coach. Sometimes coaching plays, like we said, coaching has been a running topic this week, and Cavs is new to be there. It's a lot going on. It's really, honestly, this is like a flash in the pan. They didn't think this team was going to be as good as they were with Mitchell just coming there. They thought the chemistry factor. They thought the chemistry factor. I'm talking because when new players come into a new place, they'll have a hot run, and then next thing you know, they'll kind of damper off a little bit.
I had them top 3 seed before the season.
Vaughn, you hate because he went to Duke. That's all that is.
Yeah, I am too, though. I don't really want to give him his props, but shout out to you. But so that's why I'm picking the Knicks, man. I got the Knicks winning this. It's tough because you want to say, it was easy to pick the other games 4-1, 4-0. With this one, I think it goes 6 or 7.
Oh yeah, I didn't get my pick. Yeah, I think this one goes 7. I think this one goes 7.
Yeah, and I got the Knicks closing it out.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if Cleveland wins, but
I wouldn't be mad at it either.
I wouldn't be mad. I would be excited. I would be happy. I would be happy. I want the Cavs to win the series, but everything that Joe named is the reason why I'm picking the Knicks.
Yeah, Cavs should win. They have a better team, but they got a bid that can get there. The Knicks got a deeper team. They do. They got more players that's going to contribute. The Cavs got some weak spots. I like JB Bickerstaff though. I like that coach, but we're going to see how he look at the playoff. I think he'll do just fine. And the Cavs are a great defensive team also, so we can't sleep on that part of it too. But like somebody said in the chat, Javon, the last time they played the Knicks, Jalen Brunson dropped 49 on them. And that's without Julius Randle. So we'll see.
Hey, but I agree with this comment too, Vaughn. I had to throw a shot. You a UNC fan, I had to throw a shot. But I agree with this. He not consistent enough, but he can be a good defender. He has to be more consistent. So I agree with that.
The Cavs should win. I just have Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle outplaying Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Let me put it right there. Donovan Mitchell gonna get his at times. You feel me? And then we seen Donovan Mitchell average 40 and still lost. I saw that before. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I saw that before against Denver in the 7-game series too.
Yeah. So, I think Jared Allen's going to be a big X factor when it comes to Randall playing well too.
Yeah, Evan Mobley is a Cavs X factor. Evan Mobley.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think those two defenders are going to be the bit of X factor. Just Jared Allen and Mobley. That's going to show exactly how good Randall is.
Well, Randall is more out in the perimeter. They're not going to be able to guard Randall. It's going to be like the second chance points they get, all that stuff. They're going to have to nip that. They're going to have to do an awesome job rebounding this series. They are the bigger team if you think about it. The Cavs, they got 2 7-footers for real. So the Knicks should not have their way on the rebound, on the boards. Like I said, they don't shoot a good percentage. But I just got Julius Randle about to prove y'all something. He about to serve something up to y'all. Yeah. Jay, you're right. I mean, I'm saying the Cavs should win the series. They should win, but I just got what's the name? The Knicks winning. All right.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Let's go to that Beam team. All right. So we got the Kings against the Warriors. 3rd seed against the 6th seed. And the Warriors are favorite. All right. So
Not
I got
surprising.
not surprising. I'm not surprised either.
No,
All
I'm
right.
saying not surprising because of how everyone's been picking it, how I've been
So
seeing it.
yeah,
I'm
I'm not surprised at all. Yeah. I think we have odds as if we were like the 8th seed or something like that. That's how
yeah,
bad
which is crazy.
it is. So here's the thing. First of all, I know who we're playing. All right. I'm gonna respect my opponent. I know we're playing. They are the defending champions. They got a great coaching staff. They got the lethal weapon of Steph Curry, who runs out all offense on the ball, off the ball, right? They're the most experienced team in the playoffs. And I understand this. They haven't lost a Western Conference series in 9 years. I know that. All right. It's been 9 years. So they lost a series in the West. All right. And that was the Clippers. So, but I got the Kings winning 4-2. Kings winning this 4-2. All right, 4-2. Mike Brown, listen, dog. Look, out of this series, people gonna be like, "Is Mike Brown the best coach in the NBA right now?" And that's gonna be some of the talks. All right, they're gonna be asking, "Is he the best coach in the NBA?" Not coach of the year. Can we feel bad for the Kings that makes the playoffs? Nah, because in the playoffs, let's people want to listen to every press conference and watch every game. Like, man, this dude is actually a great coach. De'Aaron Fox, after this series, y'all gonna be looking at him like. He's arguably a top 3 point guard in the league. Arguably. Think about this, y'all. Every point guard I play Steph Curry. Matter of fact, name a point guard I actually guarded Steph every game in the playoffs.
Deladova.
Dellavedova, right? That's probably it, right?
And he got cooked
And that's probably it, right?
He fought. Okay.
He's not a superstar though, right? He's
at
not a
all.
superstar. I didn't see Dame do it. I didn't see Westbrook do it. I didn't even see Kyrie guard in the whole series, right? But that's about to say Tariq Evans. De'Aaron Fox is about to be guarding Steph Curry while still carrying the load offensively in the 4th quarter. Y'all know how tiresome that is? CP3 didn't really guard the whole series. They'll put bigs on Steph Curry. I'm talking the whole series. Jrue Holiday, yeah, but Jrue Holiday is not a super. You know what I mean? He's not. I guess, yeah. Jrue Holiday too, but he's not on a level as like a top 3 point guard. You know what I mean? So
You talking about Jrue Holiday with the Pelicans?
Yeah. No,
Had to
Jrue
be.
Holiday was with the Pelicans, I don't think.
He was there when Anthony Davis was there.
Yeah, he had to be.
He was there.
He was there when
He was the point guard on that team, and they lost 4-0, I think.
they did in the second round. Yeah, they lost 4 in the second round. Yeah. Fred Van, come on, man, stop naming these mediocre point guards. I'm talking about superstars. Fred VanVleet did a great job, though. He did a great job. Okay, he ain't top 3, but you're gonna be thinking about it after this series, though, because Fox is gonna perform. I like what he said. He said that I want to show people what I can do, what we can do. I can't wait because we're gonna have every game prime time. You know what I saw? Game 3, we play at 10 o'clock. The Suns and Clippers play at 10:30. We on TNT. They on NBA TV. Get them out of here. They want to see the series because of the Warriors, obviously. So De'Aaron Fox is gonna be showing some stuff, right? So Sabonis is going to stamp that he's the 3rd best center in the league. 3rd best. Joel Embiid, Jokic, Sabonis. He's going to stamp that after the series, all right? So that's all I'm going to say. I said this before. Last thing. Offensively, we are a great offensive team. Great. The Warriors are great too. I'm going to give them their respect because they are the Warriors at the end of the day. We are first. The Warriors are we are first offensively at home. On defense, the Warriors away are 28th. Here's the thing: the Warriors' weaknesses falls on the road, right? Our best offense falls at home. The Warriors, like their best attributes happens on the road. Happen at home, right? Do y'all know our defense is much better on the road? Do y'all know that? People don't talk about that. We are the 8th best defense on the road while being the 2nd best offense on the road. We are a great team. I'm telling y'all, people, and it's last thing I'm gonna say right here. Everybody keep on saying that experience is the reason why we're gonna lose this game. But people not realizing that this is not the same Kings team that lost the last 16 years. That's what everybody failing to realize. Not like this same team y'all been seeing losing just came out of nowhere. Do y'all know that Harrison Barnes was part of that Warriors dynasty? He got plenty of playoff experience. Do y'all know that Kevin Huerter was part of that Atlanta Hawks team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals, who dropped 30 in Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers and Philly? He has playoff experience. Sabonis been to the playoffs a couple of times. Our coaching staff, all experience. Mike Brown. I mean, he been in the playoffs with Pop, LeBron, the Warriors the last 6 years. I mean, Rick Carlisle, he was with him in the playoffs, right? My man Jordan Fernandez, he was an assistant coach with the Nuggets the last 6 years. I mean, playoffs. And then we got Doug Christie on the bench, playoffs. Leon Barbosa, the Brazilian blur. It's like playoff experience. So my man, who is this dude? That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, that's my bad. I ain't want to put that up there. My man, I feel you. All right. But I got the Warriors. Sorry, I got the Kings in 6.
Joe.
Yeah.
Come on. 90% of your playoff experience, now that you named half the people that are on that Kings team, I was going to pick the Warriors to win in 5, right? But I got to give y'all an extra game because of that. Because 90% of them people played on the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, the Brazilian blur. Mike Brown was with the Warriors at one point. Harrison, like, half your team came from the team that's going to beat you. But I appreciate the honesty when you said, like, you gave all the stats. You talked about how the Warriors were bad on the road all season. But this is the playoffs. You guys are down the street. I don't care what you say. You guys are down the street. You acting like they got to fly somewhere to go play y'all. It's still going to be like home court. But also, I want to see you all go out there and show your worth. Me, I'm just going to pick the Warriors in 6, man. Hats off to you. Great season. I love what Mike Brown's done with this franchise. I love how he turned the team around. I love the chemistry that you all got. I love the fight, the tenacity that you all brought. But I'm not giving you no more bullets and board material. I got the Warriors in 6.
I feel like you just gave him bullets.
I did. I had more, but I was gonna stop because they like to clip people up. So I'm good. Warriors in 6.
That's enough to clip you up already. So I don't think you need any more.
It won't be like it. I made it short and simple, so we won't have no more tie videos.
Oh man, I'm going with the Kings.
What? I don't.
Hold up.
All right, go ahead.
I told you. Wait. What did I say before? Didn't I say that the Kings were going to win the series? Didn't I tell you that, Joe?
You said that.
I ain't switch that up.
Okay, what you gotta say? Go ahead.
I said get past the second round. This is the first round. I got to get past the first round. This is the second round.
You said that.
I got the Kings in 7. I think this is going to go 7. I think each team is going to win their home games, and I think that's how this game. I think how this ends. Warriors play their best when they're at home, and they play their worst on the road. They are 11-30 on the road this year, and they're a lot better at home. This is also with Andrew Wiggins coming back from Game 1, so he's playing this entire series. GB2 is also healthy and available. He's up. He's playing back as well. Warriors have 3 players on the team that averaged 20 this year: Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, who had a bounce back year, even though some people thought that he was washed up. And then Curry put up 29, of course. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Warriors are not going to play well at all on the road. And I think the Kings take advantage of that. But I also think that even though the Kings play better defensively on the road, Joe, you said they were 8th or 9th in the defense on the road.
8th.
I just think that the Warriors are. I think that crowd and the Warriors are going to be able to take advantage of them being at home when they're in the playoffs, and they're going to show up at home. But I don't think they're going to be able to do anything on the road. So I got the Kings in 7.
Like, Joe, are you mentally prepared for like when the Warriors go on that mean 3, like when the threes is just whoosh, 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 and then you hear this, and then it's like season over.
I don't think I understand, man. Our offense is legit. That's the thing. And to be honest with you, like how they gonna guard us? People think they're gonna put Wiggins on Fox. Nobody's shutting Fox. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Nobody's gonna shut Fox down. Wiggins is not gonna shut Fox down, and GP2 is not gonna shut Fox down. The difference between us and other teams Fox is not trying to play pick and roll all day. We got a system. You don't have to just worry about Fox. You got to worry about everybody. And then Keegan Murray, I understand he's a rookie. He might have a bad series. Who cares? We got depth. That's the thing. The Warriors, one thing they lack, what they always had in their runs, is depth.
No, they got that this year.
No, they don't.
Yes,
They don't have the depth they always had in the past.
Yes, they do.
Other than Jordan Poole and GP2, who else on that defense is good enough?
So y'all forgot about Kuminga?
Kaminga on and all, young Kaminga.
I'm talking about they have bodies. Moody, who showed up in the finals, but he showed up in the playoffs. Like, come on, Joe. You can't say the same thing about your team and not pay the Warriors respect.
Last year, they had a healthy Wiggins. They had a healthy GP2. They had Otto Porter Jr. Everybody forget about that part.
Come on,
they had who else they had? And then Kuminga and them there step up. But those guys are playing the same as they were last year. Nobody took a leap last year. Even like so, their depth they had in the past, and they really had Iggy, but their depth they had last year is not as good as this year. It's really not. That's why they've been a 500 team all year for real.
But if you're comparing your production of depth to theirs, if you're saying Keegan Murray may have a bad series, just the same thing as saying anything about Kuminga or Moody.
Not necessarily, because they got what's the I have his name in my head, but I can't. Joe, you know who I'm talking about. He put up 45. Malik, they got Malik Monk.
Malik Monk, right?
Compared to
Malik Monk has played in the playoffs multiple times before.
Okay,
trust me, he has experience and he's going to play well. He's more than likely their best bench player.
That's one player.
No, he is a best bench player. Oh no, we got
who is their best bench player? So that's you balance it. You cancel each other out.
Malik Monk. No. We got some depth. We got my man Malik Monk.
So if anything, the depth is the same. You can't say it's
my man Terrence Davis. Right now, we got Kessler Edwards who's gonna come in here and get some good minutes. I'm telling y'all, people are sleeping on us because of the name.
I think Davion Mitchell's gonna play great defense.
Davion Mitchell too. Stop playing my man. GP2, get out of here. I said, no, GP2, I respect that. But Davion Mitchell, a pit boy. The world's going to see him. Nobody watches it for real. They don't really know about Davion Mitchell. That dude is a pit bull. So all I know is I'm so confident. Who going to guard Sabonis?
It's a family show.
Who going to guard Sabonis?
Draymond.
Get Draymond out of here. 24-20 last time we played him. 24-22 last time we played him.
But the Warriors got a 3-1 lead, though.
Who did Draymond say was his worst matchup? Hardest matchup he ever played?
Probably was Sabonis.
Jokic. Jokic's hard matchup. Who is the most similar player to Jokic in the league? It's Sabonis.
Let's go to the next.
Sabonis gonna cause problems for Draymond. I'm telling y'all, man.
But when I said this about the ball, I told you Joe fandom is gonna show up at some point.
Go ahead.
I told y'all.
But he had already said that he was going to win the series, though. So
hold on. We found. We want to say about Boston. You want to say?
No, I told y'all when I said at some point the fandom is gonna show up when it's time to talk about the team, and right now your fandom is showing up.
How? These are all facts. The only thing y'all have that they're gonna beat us is y'all banking on them rewinding the clock and hitting the switch. That's what y'all banking on. Y'all banking on the Warriors to hit a switch out of nowhere.
They've already done it. They put up 55 against the OKC. They're letting you know that they can do this.
You said they what?
They put up 55 in like one quarter.
You want against the Portland Trailblazers with their G League team?
But what they're showing you is that they can turn it on.
Tomo,
it don't matter if it's G League or not.
You know the same team we beat by there's that same team Joe. In 2 games we beat by 70. That's what you talking about?
Yo, you act like y'all split during the regular season.
No, you
Warriors? And the Warriors, yes.
The Warriors played us 3 times in the first 2 weeks of the season, and everybody knows in the first 4 games we lost. We lost to Miami. Sorry, this is right. We lost 4 games in a row starting off the season. We lost to we had a close game against the Charlotte Hornets without they star players. No disrespect to Javon, Orlando Magic, but as the season, it's a brand new team. And the season progressed, we created our identity, and then nobody could see us. The last time we played the Warriors full strength, they didn't want to see us. And he didn't want to see us. And we gave them a fight with our bench when they came to Sacramento. We gave them a fight. They pulled away in the 4th quarter, but it was a close game the whole game with our bench. That's without Malik Monk, Sabonis, Kevin Huerter, and De'Aaron Fox. I'm telling y'all.
The game's got to be played, so we'll see.
I can't wait. Zach, I'm tuning in. I can't wait. Kings and 6. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm like not being every time we win. I'm telling you, I ain't made a video in a while. I'm making a video every single time. Listen. All right. So this goes to our next game. Our next game we got. All right. What is our next? Our next game is
Lakers Grizzlies.
Lakers and Grizzlies. All right.
He don't even want to do the show no more. He good.
All right. Lakers and Grizzlies. Lakers want to play in game. They playing Memphis, and they kind of own Memphis in the regular season. You can say they kind of when Job played, they actually been beating them in the regular season. So Dave, start this one off for us. Who you got?
I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers winning this in 6.
In 6?
Yep, I got them winning in 6. Kind of like how I said before. I said I think the Lakers got a good chance to win it, and I'm actually going to pick them to win. Even though they have been, I guess, not dominating teams within their last 12, 13 games. They're 10 and 12 in their last 12 games. So, I mean 10 and 2 in their last 12 games. So, I'm picking the Lakers. I think the Lakers upset the Memphis Grizzlies and move on to the next series. And that'll be the Kings against the Lakers.
I hope so. I would love that. Beat the Warriors and the Lakers in the same playoffs. I'm shutting the whole chat down after that.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if y'all beat the Warriors and end up having to play the Lakers, the Kings are going to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh dang! You don't got no respect for the Lakers.
At this point, if y'all go through that experienced team, you don't think y'all gonna walk through the Lakers?
Lakers got size. The Warriors don't have.
They have fragile size.
But it's still size. That's something that the Kings. That's something that the Kings have issues with is size.
We'll have a harder time with the Lakers and the Warriors. Trust me.
Okay, I'm out. Y'all got it. I'm not having this debate again. We talked about this.
But look, bring it on, though.
No.
See everything you're saying.
No. We'll talk about it when it happens. If it happens, okay. If it happens, we'll talk about it.
Tell Lakers do their job. It will.
But yeah, I got Lakers winning this in 6. I feel like LeBron and AD going to do what they need to do. I expect D'Lo to step up, even though he hasn't proven to do that in the playoffs. I just feel like he'll step up in this series, and I think it's important that the Grizzlies don't have 2 of their best defenders on the court.
I agree with that.
2 of their best big men are out for the rest of the season, so that's not. They would have had more than enough bodies to throw at AD, and even with that, AD was pretty much balling out against them anyway. So I think it makes it even more easier for AD to play his game. He just has to play his game. That's the only thing that can hinder him is he going to come out and play how he needs to play. But I got Lakers in 6.
Okay, Tomo.
It's a parade inside my city. Yeah. I'm going with the Lakers in 7, though. The Lakers.
Wow.
Yeah. The Steven Adams and just them not having that veteran presence on the bench when you need it, because there's going to be a moment where LeBron takes over a game, and then them youngers are going to start fighting each other. Of course, youth is on their side, and you got the whole thing where you don't know if AD is going to show up or not. But because of that, the Grizzlies are young. I like they're scrappy, but I got the Lakers in 7.
So, Tyrone, you stole my line, man. I was gonna say.
Oh, my bad.
I got the Grizzlies, man. I got the Grizzlies. Hey, look, all I know is Shannon Sharp, you can't come to no games. That's all I gotta say. Uncle Jay, you gotta stay on, bro. You gotta stay on for this one.
If Shay Sharp show up, then I'm jumping ship. I'm going with Memphis.
You gotta stay on. You gotta stay on. So look, what I like about Memphis is the best defensive team in the West. They've been the most consistent defensive team in the West, and that's what's giving them big hopes to make it to the finals. It's a defensive pedigree, and they've been good without Steven Adams and Brandon Clark. Triple J, right, has been doing his thing. So you got to stay out of foul trouble. That's been the thing by him. But he was doing his thing defensively, doing a great job. And then the Lakers really don't do a good job against point guards like Ja, like the attacking the point of attack. Like Ja Morant, I think he's gonna have a great series. And then what I think the X factor is, he don't start, but when he come in, he gonna have to spark some stuff. That's Luke Kennard. All right, because Memphis hasn't been a great 3-point shooting team all year outside of Baines for real. So having Luke Kennard on that roster, another 3-point shooter, and that's what Ja needs on the floor, 3-point shooter. People will space the floor out. And I think he's gonna play a huge role in this series. There's gonna be stretches when he comes in and he hit like 3 threes in a row or something like that, and it's gonna stretch the lead or collapse the comeback. I mean, collapse the lead. All right. So I got Memphis winning, and I want to say Memphis in 6. It's gonna be kind of similar to that Phoenix Suns series when the Lakers lost. I got Memphis.
It's gonna be good.
All right. Next game. All right, Clippers and the Suns.
That's the one right here.
The last time we talked about this, they got heated. I
Yeah,
watch
that's
that
the
all
one right
the
here.
time, man. I ain't gonna lie. I go back and watch that segment. I think
I
that
did
was a
too.
really-
I did too.
that
I
was
do
a really
too.
good
I
segment.
loved every moment of that segment.
Yeah, because it was me and Joe going at each
Yeah.
other. That's why you loved it.
Yeah. So, all right. So Memphis and LA. Tomo.
It's easy. This should be easy.
Not Memphis and LA. Sorry.
I
Suns and
mean,
Clippers.
it's the first time since all the teams in California made the playoffs. I mean,
Hey, the whole
That's-
Pacific Division made the playoffs, by the way.
yeah.
That's-
And
So
who won the division?
light the beam.
That's not even mine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna clip that one up. I like that sound. That's better than yours. It's like- but it's easy, man. We gotta go with the Suns. You gotta pick the Suns. Why would you go against a guy who showed up, Mr. Plug and Play himself showed up? They've won every game since he's been there.
Mhm.
Every game, not even questioning did they win or not. They've won every game. In battle rap, you know, you had 3 O's and then they say we don't know, you know, it's controversial. This is one of them battle raps where it's like, bro, every time you step on the floor, you're done, son. KD gonna show up, you gonna show out. And well, is Paul George playing?
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
Clips, you're done. Suns is winning this in 5.
5?
Okay.
5? Wow.
I got the Clippers. You already know I'm rolling with. I'm
Of
rolling
course.
with the Clippers, man.
Of course.
I'm rolling with Kawhi Leonard and
Why?
Ty Lue. So look, I respect Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, look, there's no shot at you, man. And I like how everybody just rolling over and saying that the Suns are going to win just because Paul George's not here. All right. So one thing about Kevin Durant and the Suns being undefeated since he's been there, those are regular season games. Like, it's legit a different game, different ball club, different atmosphere in the playoffs because you're playing the same team over and over again. People are going to learn your tendencies. They're going to learn what you love to do. They're going to learn what you don't love to do. All right, your bench is got to be important in some games. You got to have X factors, all that stuff. And the Clippers are a deeper team without Paul George. They are just a deeper team. And Kawhi Leonard can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league. Anybody. And he's been playing great, by the way. What I like about this series, a lot of stories are going on. Chris Paul used to play for the Clippers, right? They beat them last year. You got KD getting his revenge on Kawhi Leonard in the NBA Finals. You know, he lost to them, got injured. Now he's fully healthy. And then you got Westbrook against KD. That's another interesting story right there. So, but I'm going to roll with the Clips, and I'm going to say 7. Clips and 7.
I got Phoenix in 6. I'm not going with Tom and say 5. I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think it's a gentleman's sweep. But I think it's going to be a hard-fought 6-game series, and I got the Suns. Yes, I agree. Kawhi can definitely go toe-to-toe with anyone else. He can go toe-to-toe with KD, but it's not just KD. It's KD and D-Book and CP3. So not saying CP3 is going to ball out, but we all know he has the capabilities of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not expecting DeAndre Ayton to put up 30 and 15. I'm just not expecting that.
You don't even need to.
DeAndre Ayton is probably the least of my choices of why I'm picking Phoenix. I may not be the only one in this panel right now, but I have absolutely no faith in DeAndre Ayton, honestly.
On the Suns, you're right. With the Wizards, I do.
Of course. Of course. But I just think Phoenix is going to be Phoenix. KD going to Phoenix is like the perfect fit. I mean, if you think about it, KD going anywhere is the perfect fit. I was saying this to my brother earlier. No matter where you put KD, you plug him in, he can play in that system. It doesn't matter where you go. Look, he was in OKC. He could play the one-on-one system with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Went to the Warriors. He was able to play all around basketball because everybody got involved. Then he went to Brooklyn. I mean, it didn't work out in Brooklyn all the way, but he had another one-on-one player with Kyrie Irving. Now he's in a system where everyone's passing the ball around, even though you do have a one-on-one player in Devin Booker. Devin Booker is not afraid to be able to pass the ball around and let KD do his thing. They're like Tomo said, they're 8-0 with KD playing. Now I understand it hasn't. It's only 8 games. I get it. It's not a lot, but it's Kevin Durant. I think you put Kevin Durant in any team at any time in the season, they have a really good chance of winning it all, depending on where he goes. Now, if he goes somewhere like, and if he goes somewhere to like the Pacers or the Magic or the Pistons, I don't see them going all the way, to the finals. But he makes them a threat to be able to at least be a playoff team because that's just the kind of player he is. And if you look at a team like the Magic, they have all the players surrounded around them to where they be good enough. You got Paolo Banchero. They got a good enough team to where they would be good because they have a superstar now. But I mean, now you have a superstar, a star, and a former All-Star. You got all that right there on one team. DeAndre Ayton is someone who can play like a star, play like an All-Star, but he's not consistent enough. But I think they have a good enough team to be able to win the series, and I got the Suns in 6.
Hey, you know what? Kevin Durant new nickname gotta be Aux Cord. Because like you said, you can just plug and play him anywhere. Aux Cord, that's his nickname going forward.
And I like this comment too because, to me, it's not even about them losing PG. I don't think that's to me that's not the biggest factor to me. To me, I think that it's just KD. To me, I think KD is just a huge factor. Now, and when KD got the first that's funny. Playoff perm, that's funny. These comments are these comments are crazy right now. But I agree with that comment about it's great coaching. It's great coaching on both sides on both teams right now. Ty Lue, former NBA Finals coach, he has a ring, and just a couple seasons ago, Monty Williams was in the finals. Now he did a bad coaching decision to not play the boxing one against Giannis and actually load the paint and to be able to help out and put just DeAndre Ayton on him, which was a huge mismatch. But I think you got 2 great coaches, 2 great teams, and I just think Phoenix is going to come out on top. Joe, you on mute.
Miles Bridges suspended 30 games by the NBA for domestic violence incident.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I didn't wait till now.
He could come back next year though. That's good for him.
Well, they probably finished the investigation. That's probably what it was.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's get it. We're gonna find out, man. Now we got to talk about quickly who we got winning the West, who we got winning the East, who we got winning the NBA Finals. All right, so let's start with the East. I will kick this one off. Y'all already know who I got. The Celtics. Celtics winning the East.
Celtics. I don't even got Celtics. Come on, man. I was gonna pick the Bucks, but I don't know about Middleton, so I gotta go with the team I know that's for sure that's healthy right now.
Middleton, Gremlin, Middleton, whatever you want to call it. I got the Celtics coming out the East Conference Finals.
I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning the East.
The Bucks win the East. Let's get it. MVP. Well, we'll see. J-Mo. The West. Ooh, it's tough. I'm gonna say this. It's a big statement right here. Whoever wins that series between the Warriors and Kings come out the West.
We here.
Whoever win that series. Because I think if we match up with the Suns, we will lose. But I think the Clippers are gonna knock them off. I think we could beat the Clippers. I think we will beat the Clippers, in fact. But if we lose to the Warriors are going to the finals, man. That's my second option. We just happen to play them. That's why I want them. Because we match up with them good. We can knock them out. First round. But if it's one of us, it's going to be us with the Warriors. Whoever win that series.
Kings looking like you got the Kings sound like Ryan Garcia right now. But if
hold on. I got a question now.
Let's get it.
Go ahead.
Joe, you're the same person that said that the Clippers are going to the Western Conference Finals.
Yes, I did. I said who
now you think that if the Clippers beat the Suns and y'all beat them. Y'all are gonna win, and y'all go to
We
these.
won't play them into the Western Conference Finals.
That's true.
We play Memphis and Lakers next round.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
He got the roadmap. He got the roadmap. He
That's
ain't playing.
okay. That's cool.
I got.
All right. Go ahead, Tomo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I got Suns or Warriors.
Yeah, it is a big. Look, my bad. Comment. 5 stitches to Brown's shooting hand is a big concerning. Yeah, right now it is, but it won't be concerning until round 2. And by the time you know how stitches work, after a while they heal up and they fall out by themselves.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna
keep
be
him away from plants. Like stay away from the plants, bro. Don't touch no glass. No, not right now.
No plant-based stuff for you, my guy.
Exactly. I got but for the pick, Suns or Warriors. I mean, my edge is. I know. I said. Come on, man. I got you.
Go ahead.
My edge is the Warriors because of the experience. Like at the end of the day, that team they just find ways to win these tough battles in the playoffs. And once they get past the Kings, it's all downhill from there. Well, especially if you got the Clippers winning. So, but I would love to see that matchup. So for me, I got the Warriors. I'm gonna go with the Warriors winning the West. I'm gonna stand on it.
Right.
So I think it's between 3 teams. I think it's between Phoenix, the Clippers, and I'm almost certain I'm the only person here that says it's in the Lakers.
Oh, okay, the Lakers.
I think it's between those 3, and out of that 3, I'm going to pick Phoenix. But I would not be surprised if it's the Clippers or the Lakers. If the Clippers beat Phoenix, I think the Clippers go all the way to the finals.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So you got the Lakers beating the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, I think the Lakers can beat Phoenix.
Bruh.
It's crazy. As crazy as it sounds, I think the Lakers can beat Phoenix.
I like the take.
I think they can beat them. And they wouldn't play them until the Western Conference Finals.
Man, look, when was a fragile?
So I'm going with Phoenix. I got Phoenix going to the finals. I think they're going to do it. And I just think they're primed to make a run. Now it's odd because you got somebody that came in the middle of the season and didn't really play that many games. He only played 8 games with his new team, and I don't know. It's just that plug and play fit. I just think that he has I think Phoenix got a great chance. Like Tomo said, plug and play KD. No matter where you put him, he can go there and make an impact. And I think he's going to make an impact with Phoenix, and he's going to carry them over. He's going to put them over the hump.
Shakaroni.
Let's get it then. All right. So who gonna win the whole thing? I'm going with the Celtics. It depends. All right. So look, if the Celtics play the Kings, which I think they will, I got the Celtics. But if the Warriors beat us, I got the Warriors repeating.
If the Warriors play the Celtics, the Warriors gonna win it all. Just coming out of that West, after all the opponents they're gonna have to face, when you get to the finals, it's like it's up from here. Golden State.
I disagree. I think if the Warriors play the Celtics this time, I think the Celtics win this time around. That's just me. I think the Celtics are much better than what they were last year, and I don't think they're going to make the same mistakes that they made last year against the Warriors. I think the Celtics will win that if that happens, but I'm picking Phoenix to win it all. I think Phoenix wins it all. I think Kevin Durant or Devin Booker wins Finals MVP. So I think that's who's going to represent they represent the West, and I think they're going to win the entire thing.
That would be great for Phoenix.
Hey, shout out to Mad Chad's Sports Tavern. All right. Hit that like button.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is that like a bar or something? Because if that's the case, I need to go there. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, where's that?
Sports Tavern.
Where's that?
Like the video, like my man said. Like the video. All right. He from here. I might know this dude. He from here. He talking about the Celtics. He from here. All right. So yeah. Let's go to now your average top 5. Let's get it. So look, y'all.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
I honestly think on this one, y'all will like this one. All right. I think y'all will understand why I got this order, and I think y'all will agree with what's the thing I put. All right. All right, we have an issue. Let's go. All right. So look, this your not so average top 5 this Friday is going to be the top 5 players that have the most to gain if they win the championship. All right. So at number 5, let's bring it up. At number 5, we got. Oh, this is moving slow. My bad. Here we go. Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. So look, Joel Embiid, if he wins this, right? If he wins the NBA championship, this won't really move a needle all time wise because that'll be his first championship, and we assume he's going to win his first MVP. All right. So what this would do for Joel Embiid is basically he would do something. I'm trying to pull up my notes. He would do something. What the word going on? Here we go. He would do something that is rare. All right. Win the MVP, win the scoring title, and win the NBA Finals in the same NBA Finals and MVP the same year. The only people that has done that was Kareem, Jordan, and Shaq. I believe if Embiid wins a championship, when the next season starts, he will be the undisputed best player in the world. I think that because of his two-way presence. He is great defensively, and because he's going to make all defense. He's great defensively, and he's a score, and he's going to win MVP, and he win a championship. Like, come on now. So I think that's his game. He'll be the best player in the world. He'll take Giannis. He'll take that title from Giannis. All right. Number 4, my man, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard got the 4th most to gain if he wins a championship. Listen to this, y'all. Do y'all know if Kawhi Leonard wins the championship and Finals MVP, he will be the only player in NBA history, the only player to win 3 Finals MVPs while having 2 Defensive Player of the Years. Do y'all know that? He'll be the only player in NBA history that ever done that. So we got to be talking about all-time Kawhi. When he ranking the all-time list, that's going to start to be a conversation. That wasn't a conversation before when he won Toronto, but if we went with the Clippers against like this, everybody is healthy, y'all. All the stars. There's not one star that's out right now. You're telling me he's going to win in this time? KD's playing, LeBron's playing, Steph's playing, Giannis playing, and Embiid playing. Come on, man. And he got to beat KD in them in the first round without Paul George. Listen, if he win the NBA Finals and he win a championship, he's going to have all-time talks. Is he top 12, top 13? Shoot, he might even throw him in the top 10. They'd be blasphemy, but they might even do that. So, number 3, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has the 3rd most to gain if he wins a championship. The first thing he would gain is that bug he has from winning those Golden State championships is now out the window. Let's start there. So now people got to fully give him credit for what he did in Golden State. Because he won back-to-back Finals MVP. Only a few people in NBA history has ever done that. But we won't never talk about it because of the type of team he had. Now, if he wins, he will have 3. It'll be 3 times he won a scoring title. 3 times he has won an NBA Finals MVP. And 3 times he'll be a champion. Do y'all know that the only players that ever done that was LeBron James? Oh, I'm sorry. Not even LeBron James. I'm tripping. The only player that done that, I thought LeBron was the GOAT. The only player that ever done that was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is the only player that won 3 scoring titles, 3 championships, 3 Finals MVPs. Only person ever done that, and Kevin Durant is going to join conversation with Michael Jordan. So now he will be rivaling Steph's. Because now people got him above Steph. Got Steph above him. If he wins with the Suns, a lot of people are going to say, no, you got to throw KD in front of Steph. A lot of people are going to say that because they played together and he was the best player. And he's in rare air. He's in the conversation with Michael Jordan. So Kevin Durant is 3rd. Number 2, y'all, Chris Paul. CP3. Wake Forest alumni. Shout out to Wake Forest. CP3, y'all. Right now, Chris Paul is known for being the 5th, 6th best point guard ever, right? And what's the main reason why he's not solidified as a top 5 point guard? He doesn't have a ring. So all he has to do is not fumble the bag. Don't be a reason why we lost. Don't be the reason why we almost lost. Be the CP3 you've been all year, the facilitator. That's all you got to do. Nobody's telling you to win us a game. All you got to do is be the CP3 you always been. Because there only been a few point guards that actually was the best player when they won a championship. Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. I mean, you could say Magic Johnson, the man was 6'9". I'm not going to count him. There only been 2 little players that's the best player, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry. So Chris Paul, we're not asking you to be the best player. We just want you to get a ring. So if he get a ring, he is solidified, in my opinion, as a top 5 point guard all time. Top 5 point guard all time. And that's why he's number 2, because it affects his all-time legacy. And last but not least, number 1, y'all know, Wardell, Steph Curry. Steph Curry, y'all. Right now, Steph Curry is arguably top 10, right? But he's not. It's like people are forcing it in there because of the people were prison at the moment last year. They won a championship. They want to squeeze him in there. But who you want to take out? But if Steph Curry wins, and again, he's not just top 10. There's an argument he could jump all the way to top 5, y'all. I'm sorry. There's an argument to be made. He could be a top 5 player all time. Do y'all know that Steph Curry, he'll be a back-to-back Finals MVP? Only 6 players has done that in NBA history. Jordan, Hakeem, Shaq, Kobe, Bryant, and KD. But guess what? There have only been 2 former MVPs that won back-to-back championships twice. And that was Jordan and Kobe. Let's want that marinate real quick. It's only Jordan and Kobe. All right? So, and last but not least, we're talking about a dynasty. We're talking about Steph Curry dominating. This will be his 5th title in 9 years, y'all. Like, come on. So this will impact if Steph Curry wins, even though he has the most rings out of all these guys. If he wins, he still has the most game because he will automatically be a top 10 player all time if he wins again. I'm sorry. You guys, somebody got to go. And those are your not so average top 5. What y'all think, fellas?
That's not a bad list. It's not a bad list. Not a bad list. Now, I think you could move some pieces around.
Okay.
But I'm not. It's not like a hard disagreement. I'll be honest. Like,
okay,
all your points make sense. So I like it. I like it. But me personally, I would probably put Chris Paul 1. I feel like he has the most to gain because of everything you named about him. I think Steph is solidified as one of the greatest point guards of all time. And I think no matter what happens now, I think eventually he's going to end up in the top 10. That's just me. Kevin Durant has 2 rings, and if he doesn't get it this year, he can get it next year. I think the time is ticking on Chris Paul. The time is ticking on him. So he has only but so much time to be able to get to that. And I think he needs it. He needs it more than anyone on here, I believe. Embiid is young still. He still has a shot to be able to get it, even though he would definitely gain a lot if he was to win it from everything he's named. And I squinted a little bit when you said best player in the world, but now after I thought about what he can do as far as him and his ability, I agree. He can definitely take over as best player in the world because he's a better offensive player than Giannis. I think that's without question. He can shoot better. He can score better. He's a better free throw shooter. He's a better 3-point shooter than Giannis, and he's just as good as a passer. So I think that's it there. And they're both great defensively. So he definitely has the opportunity to do that. I would just personally put Paul 1.
All right, can I just have a quick time? So look, the reason why I didn't put CP3 number 1 because his game has something to do with him being a top 5 point guard. This won't put him in top 3 and all that stuff. He would go from like 6 to 5. he would just be now. He'll be 5. We talking about Steph Curry being a top 10 player all time, and we're talking about capping off a dynasty after Kevin Durant. You know, like this dude would have more rings without Kevin Durant than with Kevin Durant. So I think that Steph Curry could solidify himself being the top 5 player. Like he could literally be, like you could argue that if he wins another ring. That's the reason why I put them above. And let me just his comment too. J-Mo had a great. I knew someone was gonna bring this up. Great point though. As a back-to-back MVP, Jokic should gotta be there. Now look, I thought about this. If Jokic win the championship, where are we gonna put him all time though? Like he's still not gonna be like a top 15 player all time.
That's true.
You feel me? So that's why that's one reason. Now, best player of the world. Jokic is still a liability defensively. I think if Jokic wins the finals MVP this year, people will still look at Giannis as the best player in the world. So I look at Joel Embiid and Jokic. If Joel Embiid wins, people will actually say Joel Embiid will be the best player in the world. That's the only reason why I didn't put Jokic on there, because of that main reason right there. I understand what he'll be doing, back-to-back MVP. He might win this year. Now, if he win this year, we got a different story, but I don't think he'll win. Back-to-back MVP plus NBA Finals, then that's a huge accomplishment, but sad to say, but it's not going to carry a bunch of weight that it should carry. If that makes sense. Tomo.
Joe.
Okay.
We meet again. We need to shuffle the deck a little bit, buddy.
Let's go.
Me and
I'm
Dave.
here for it.
Me and Dave definitely agree that CP3 needs to be number 1. Like I understand what you're saying about him jumping from the player list that he's in, but as far as his overall legacy, CP3 will probably jump in the chats and tell you, bruh, I need to be number 1 for the simple fact that I'm the only player that still needs a ring for people to respect me. That's why. I understand what you were saying about the rankings and everything, but as far as like his overall legacy in the NBA, that ring will solidify and give him the respect that he deserves. Because most people right now, they don't give Chris Paul the respect he deserves. So him being number 2, he would even tell you like, nah, bro, that ain't it. Number 2, I put Joel Embiid. He would have the most to gain as well. Because look at it. Again, we say he's crying. Some people would say he cry every time you don't get the MVP. He's crying for votes. But what better way to show your dominance is to make this run and win a ring. And then when you win the ring, depending upon who comes out the West, if the 76ers beat one of those teams out the West and Embiid is one of the best players, oh, come on. Respect is through the roof. Like, through the roof. There's nothing else people can say about him. Like, the tummy aches, all them jokes got to go. They got to go.
Mm-hmm. I like this. I like the James Harden thing, too. I think with this list,
the strip club, man.
Shut up. I think easily with this list, you could put it. Everyone on the list could have been someone without a ring.
No, it's not what it's about.
I'm not saying that's what it should have been about. I'm just saying it could have. I'm not saying it should be. It could have. I'm not saying it should be.
Let me ask you a question. If the Philadelphia 76ers win the championship, does that really move the needle of where James Harden goes all the time?
It more so affects Embiid. That's why I know why he's talking about James Harden.
Because James Harden was the best player for many years. Like he was one of the best shooting guards in the league.
Yeah.
And
he's clearly not.
He's not that guy. You know, he's gonna get a Clyde Drexler ring for real.
Yeah.
Like
if
when
he was in Houston, it'd be different.
Like it's basically a Clyde Drexler ring when Hakeem won. That's basically what it's gonna be. Yeah. So that's why I didn't put him up there. Now Chris Paul is different because Chris Paul won't be the best player. He's a point guard. James Harden was a shooting guard, led the league in scoring, all that stuff. When he was the best player, he didn't get it done. Now Chris Paul is a point guard. That's why he's different from James Harden. Now James Harden is a point guard too, but he didn't have his heights as a point guard. He had his heights as a shooting guard. So that's why I put that. Go ahead.
I would say we agree at number 3 with KD. I got Kawhi at 4 and Steph at 5.
Dang, Steph at 5? Because Steph is the only person who could be top 10 if he win a championship. Why is he not number 1?
Because he has
I think we're looking at it different. Yeah, we looking at it.
He has the most rings out of everybody on this list.
This is what y'all looking at.
I think he's to me, I think he's the best player out of everybody on this list.
I think y'all looking at it differently. Y'all looking at it as who was on the bottom and could actually Like that's what y'all looking. Y'all looking at from the bottom up. You're not looking at all right where Steph is right now and where he would be if he won another ring. Is like this.
Nah.
It will.
I'm talking about as far as how I'm looking at it, my perception of the list. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like regardless if Steph wins another ring or not, he's earned the respect of the league as him being one of the most deadliest shooters. So that right there is enough to get him in that top 10 range.
No, it's not.
He's not top 10. But hold on. So last year, when they won the ring, when they won their first ring without KD, that's all the talk was. It was like he got to do it without Kevin Durant. Once he did that, there's no more pressure.
So Tomo, say like you looking at it differently. Y'all ain't saying because he's a made man.
He is.
The question is who has the most to gain. Like from where I'm at to where I could go. That's what it's about. It's not about who could change their whole legacy. Like I'm not saying that. Like obviously, Chris Paul get a ring, he gonna be looked at differently. I get it. But when it comes to rankings, where is that gonna put him? Like let's talk about the inches he's gonna gain. Pause. If he wins a ring, Chris Paul. How much is that?
That's a
it's
foot.
Not a lot.
That's a yard.
No, from 6 to 5.
Where you getting the 6 to 5?
All right. If he win a ring, nobody's putting him above Steph Curry. Nobody's putting him above Magic Johnson. Nobody's putting him above Isaiah Thomas, and nobody putting him above Oscar Robertson. He's not going above those 4 guys if he win a ring. Now, the only player that's in his way is John Stockton. So people interchange him and John Stockton because they didn't want to win a ring. So if he wins a ring, he just solidifies himself in the 5th spot. That's all he does. Steph Curry wins a ring, he could magically jump Will Chamberlain, he could jump Larry Bird, he could jump Shaq, he could jump he could even probably jump Kobe. If he win a ring, he could probably jump Tim Duncan.
You gotta give us the fine print when you drop in your top 5. Because I'm not looking at it like that.
It's about who has the most to gain. Like Steph has
as
the most
in what
gain.
though? Because gain could mean anything. Because if you're saying gain, Chris Paul definitely has the most to gain out of everybody on this list.
I mean, obviously, like how I explained it. When I gave the top 5, I explained why. I explained Chris Paul is up here because he's going to be a top 5 point guard. That's why I said that. Like he's going to be solidified as a top 5 point guard. Now, KD, he won another ring. He won't really move from where he's at that much.
That's what we agree with that one.
Yeah, but Steph Curry will make a tremendous jump from where he's at. Right now, it's like, is he top 10? Is he? If he win another one, he's top 10, bro. It's like no conversation. And when
he's already top 10.
He's not above people like Will Chamberlain. He's not above Larry Bird. He's not above Shaq. All those guys have won multiple. He only got 1 Finals MVP. How is he top 10? He got 1 Finals MVP. That's it. He can't be top 10. There's nobody in the top 10 that got only 1 Finals MVP.
Steph won an MVP, right?
But besides Will Chamberlain,
unanimous MVP, right?
But Joe's talking about
Will Chamberlain won 4 straight.
Talking about finals, okay.
No, I'm talking about he won 4 straight MVPs. Shaq won an MVP, and he actually what's the name? He got a 3-peat, being the Finals MVP. That weighs heavy.
So you said MVP or Finals MVP? Which one?
Oh no. All right.
Because you said no because you said Wilt won 4 straight MVPs. No, talking about finals, right?
When you mentioned up Steph unanimous, I'm saying Wilt won 4 straight. That's what I'm saying.
Then you brought up Shaq.
Straight. And I brought up Shaq because I said he won an MVP, but Shaq had 3 Finals MVPs. Like Shaq done something that Steph, he has 4 rings, 1 Finals MVP. And now we all know he should have won an $1 one. But you can't be top 10 on that resume. I'm sorry.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say there's no reason why they should have given Iggy that one. No reason why he should have gotten that one.
It's because you check LeBron. That's all.
But he still got
35.
Exactly.
But you know what it was.
But lastly, I want to address this. LeBron wins another ring, Finals MVP. He beat the GOAT. Why? He still got less than Jordan.
We not about
number
to
one. And he's playing in year 20, bro. Like Jordan was done a long time ago. He still got more than him, even if he win this year. That's why I'm like, nah. Like Bron is gonna be where he's at. He's gonna still be 2. Like that's why Bron is on his list.
We're gonna get there one day. I think he's top 10 already. We're gonna get there one day. We're gonna agree on one of these lists one day, Joe.
In the off season. Hey, look, I actually got videos online. I did my top 10 list. I got a video for each top 10 person. Go check it out. Steph not on there. But if he wins, he's top 10 for sure. For sure. Start change. Okay. All right.
That's what I'm saying. We can go down a rabbit hole.
So the AI. So I guess the AI is a daggone top 10.
Like, come on, Joe. See, I knew you to stay away from that. I want to stay away. That's why I left it alone.
You see this? Joe was missing yesterday. Now he's taking shots at both of us today. You see that?
See what I'm saying?
No. It wasn't a shot at Tomo. It just happened to be Tomo's man. Like, I was trying to think of someone off the top of the dome who changed the game. And it was Alvin.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So my bad, Tomo. All right. There you go, y'all.
It's all good.
All right, that was healthy. I'm glad that we all agree with the 5. I'm glad we all agree with the 5. Appreciate that. Hey, y'all, if you haven't yet, like this video, hit that like button. Also, subscribe, y'all, to the YouTube channel. We are less than 40 subscribers away from 600. We're getting to 1,000 real fast. And this whole channel going to change up on y'all. Y'all going to be like, whoa, this ESPN, this Fox Sports 1, what the world is this? Nah, man, it's Refuse to Lose Sports. All right? So make sure y'all keep subscribing and referring to people. Also, share this video with somebody that y'all know. They can always go and not rewatch it because they ain't watch it yet. Go and watch it. All right, it's live right now, but you can always go back and watch it, and we're gonna break them up in segments. Look, step wins in the ring, top 5. I'm telling you, he's gonna jump tremendously. But I'm telling y'all, man, me and Jamal, we here, man, we here. Also, appreciate y'all for using that comment section. Y'all was lit in the comments, man. Like always, man. We appreciate y'all so much. All right, y'all always active in the comments. Dave, talk about those. They in the comments, but we gotta get them on the IG chats, man. Talk to them about the IG chat.
Yeah, man. Hey, Mad Chats. I just followed your YouTube page. I just subscribed to your YouTube page. So I want to know what your IG is. We can add you to these chats, man. This is my first time seeing you on the show. So if you're interested in these IG chats, let us know. We're gonna put you on there. And it was another guy, Darren, I believe. That's what the name was. You too. So if you're still watching, we want to see exactly. Yeah, we want to see who you are. But these IG chats, we put everything in there. News, latest updates, doesn't matter what it is, we're putting everything out there. The news about the Commanders finally selling the team. Joe, I know you're happy.
Yeah, we're gonna get to our last words.
And we got some
new news too. My bad. Kevin Ollie is interviewing for the Pistons coaching job.
Oh wow!
UConn's previous coach.
Everybody getting a coach but the Wizards, man.
I'm sorry, Tomo. I'm sorry, but hey, at least a player of yours and a former player of your team is making some news. So
for the wrong
you have some time to talk about that. But Tomo, I want to give a shout out to you from that Boston episode yesterday. You did great. You did great with everything that was going on. You handled it very well. So you deserve, like we said before, you deserve the host of the year award. You get for that one episode, you get that.
Thank you, fellas.
But in these chats, we create segments because of these chats. We have a debate going on now that I'm saying should be an episode about the transition between NFL and NBA and NBA and NFL. Which one is easier? We trying to figure it out. We want to know what y'all think. So we're gonna bring that to the show. And there's another one that happened in the college football chat that's going to be happening soon too, about someone who doesn't watch college football or someone who does watch college football.
Oh, he's taking a shot now.
So we're going. No, it's not a shot. It's just reality. He said it himself. He said that he don't watch college football. So that's what he said. So we're gonna have something about that, and more likely, my brother may make a stop on that show because I think he got a lot to say on that one too. So, but we got something that's going on there. Shout out to college basketball, especially for women's. It was a great season this year. So shout out to that. But in these chats, we talk about any and everything. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to find out, we'll bring it all to you first. Before ESPN, before Bleacher Report, before FS1, doesn't matter what it is. We bring it to you before all of that. So let's make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. We will be monetized really, really soon.
Yes, it is.
Really soon. And the production is getting better and better. And I haven't made this announcement yet, but It's Autism Awareness Month, so anyone that's autistic or anyone that knows somebody's autistic, definitely love you. Want to make sure that you do whatever you can to make sure that you know that you're important. You're very intelligent. I have a godson who's autistic, and you know that I make sure that he knows that he's very smart, very active, and he's no different from any of us. So with these chats, man, it's entertaining. That's one thing. Got to come with tough skin. Got to have knowledge. Don't come on the show acting a fool, and don't come on here not knowing what you know.
Oh my God.
So that's one thing. We got to set that straight.
Hey,
And
Dave, tell them, because once this music start playing,
it's over. It's over. Telling you that now. It's over. Hey, we all might wear all black if that happens. So just come prepared. You know, and come to have fun. You know, no one's here to argue with anyone personally. It's all about sports. It's all about Spurs, and we're all brothers at the end of the day. And sooner or later, brothers and sisters, because we want women to be able to be involved. We know some women out there that got some knowledge. So come on, come. We want to hear what you guys say too. So that's that. And then the exclusive one is Refuse to Lose Sports. In order to get to that, you got to be on the show and in the comments. If you ain't in there, then sorry, you can't get in. Back to you, Joe.
Let's get it. And look, shout out to Chavo Cha. All right, Cha. Thank you for the jersey. I want it's a bonus one. All right. Blaze, shout out to Blaze. Oh yeah, I made a bet with two Laker guys. Well, one previous Laker guy. Two Laker guys that we would have a better record than the Lakers, which I predicted before the season even started. And that we did, obviously. We were not in the play-in. And we did it for a jersey. So I wanted a bonus jersey from one of y'all. I would love that. Appreciate it. And I'm not sure. Keegan Murray or Davion Mitchell, I'll let you know. Well, probably Keegan Murray. I might get a Malik Monk jersey. You feel me? Hit them threes, you know. Might get a Malik Monk one. But look, last word, y'all. Like the beam. Like the beam, man. The beam is going to be lit. I cannot wait until Saturday. I'm so ready. I would, yeah. Stuff fall off my table and stuff.
Oh, boy.
I can't wait to Saturday, man. I'm pumped up, right? So like the beam. Now, before I get to my last words, let me put this one on. Hold up. Commanders. Throw this one on real quick. You know, I want them to know I'm a Kings fan. You feel me? It's like, you talking about you want to trade for a second?
excuse me.
All right, look.
I'm not putting a Commanders jersey on. I'm sorry.
All right, Commanders. The curse is over. Don't y'all think that the timing is so perfect? We got a new owner. At the same time, we get a Eric Bieniemy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, NFC East is worried. Tom will worry a little bit. Tom happy for me, but he a little worried about the division. I know Kev is sweating. He's sweating harder than me right now. I know Kev is sweating bullets right now. So all I gotta say is this: the curse is over, y'all. The curse is over, and I'm gonna say it right now. All right, and I'm gonna go even higher than this, but I'm booking right now. Playoff team. All right, it's gonna be a playoff team next year. And I might even go further than that. I'm gonna wait till the all season's over, the NFL draft. But we're not missing the playoffs this year. I get that right now. We are not. Mark, you hear me? We are not missing the playoffs this year. That's all I gotta say about that.
I mean, it's not a big jump.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Y'all was almost there last season.
It's not.
Shout out to the defenders.
Let's do that right now. It's gonna go a little up. I gotta see the draft first though and stuff.
I am concerned just a little bit though. I'm not gonna lie. I seen what Magic Johnson did for the Largo Town Center. I'm scared to see what he's gonna do with that stadium. So yeah, I had some fun with that.
Okay.
For me, this is a message to the Miami Heat. Win tonight. Win tonight. I need it for the show's sake. Win tonight. Win tonight. I am not trying to deal with Cardo. I'm really not.
Whoo, you know what's coming.
I am not trying to deal with Cardo. Win tonight, please. Bam. Look, you're gonna have to have a great game. You're gonna have to put up 30 and 15, man. I don't believe in it, but I don't believe in it, but you've done it multiple times this year. You gotta do it. You got to. You gotta step up. They out here calling you Bama Adebayo.
Dang. I know.
You gotta do something, man. Jimmy, I know what you can do, but you can't play that same game you played last time. And Kyle Lowry, if you step up, you won't hear from me ever again. I'll tell you that right now. You won't hear nothing from me ever again. But you balled out last game. Hey, I need some consistency. I need something. So win. We just win. And San Francisco, Trey Lance, you got the opportunity to take over.
Mahomes.
You got the opportunity to take it over. I see what you're doing in the offseason. It looks like you're focused. It looks like you're doing whatever you can to solidify yourself as the starter and play well. But I want to see how it's going to translate on the field. And I want you to be healthy. That's another thing. Healthy. So, Kyle, do not run him into the ground again. Please. That's all I got to say about that.
Man, that's insane, man. Miami, y'all got to do something. I did pick the Bulls, but Miami, y'all got to do something. Y'all got my man Dave out here sounding like Escape. What I need from you is instead of understanding, you need some consistency.
Right.
My last word just goes to these two players, man. Kyle Kuzma and Spencer Dinwiddie. What are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all got the media going crazy right now because of some little spat that y'all had from when y'all was ex-teammates. Like, Spencer, we know when you got here, Kyle and all them was here, and the Wizards was doing their thing that first month of October when y'all was players, and then we heard about some rumbling in the locker room and people calling people out. But Spencer, you the one that got traded. Kyle didn't get traded. And he's talking about getting an extension. So at the end of the day, no matter what you say about what you thought he was in DC for, it's looking like he's that guy. He also is the one that's won a ring. I believe you were also one of the players that were with Kevin Durant and Kyrie when they first got there, and then somehow, some way, you ended up on the Wizards. I mean, you call my man a role player, but sometimes you may need to know your role because this is like the third team you've been on since what, the last 2 years? I'm not saying I'm not saying you're a bad guy, but sometimes you just gotta know when to let it go, bro. Just let it go. I appreciate it though, because you spilling some secrets from the Wizards locker room, and it helps. But other than that, just let it go, bro. And Kyle Kuzma, all this is gonna look crazy if Kyle Kuzma don't even sign back to the Wizards. So, I mean, right now, Spencer, you are in the playoffs, and you got to show up now because now the pressure's on you. You done called out Rick Fox. How you call out Rick Fox and he got a ring? All the people you calling out were third players on the team that helped that Lakers team win a championship. Stop it, bro. Just stop it.
Listen, if they ain't gonna treat you the way you should, just let it go. All right. Shout out to Keisha Cole. All right.
I want to give a shout out to Vaughn too, because I forgot to say this. Because we had a bet as well about whose team was going to win the series, and we won. And he got me. That's my guy Vaughn. And shout out to his parlay chat. You know, shout out to his parlay chat. That's his chat that he has. So if you want to get in, you got to hit him up.
Hold on, he got you the shirt. You got it?
I just talked to him on IG not too long ago. He's ordering it right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it. I say, show that
They've
thing.
been cleaning
Well,
up.
if I had it, then I would show it, of course.
Yeah, well, put it on him. I say, well, hey.
Oh, you know I will.
Monday.
You know I will. Right? If I get it, you will see that. You will see it on.
Let's get it. Okay.
I know we're closing the show out. Dave, how many bets have you won since you've been on the show? I've been seeing you put on hoodies, shirts. Like you've been winning since you've been on the show, bro.
Let's see. I won against Ty. I beat Ty in the bet. I beat Mark in the bet.
You got Worm.
I got Worm. I lost two though.
You beat J-Mo, the TK Sweets?
Yeah, I beat J-Mo too. And dang, I have been winning a lot of bets. I told you I don't really lose when it comes to bets. I'm
good.
And I got another one coming up. Kev. Get worried.
Yeah. Can't wait. Thursday.
Get worried. Get worried. So not next week, the week after. Be worried.
Also, y'all, we are doing a live NFL draft episode during the first round of the NFL draft. All right, so it's gonna be lit. Make sure y'all tune into that. So that's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.